Another Monday, Mobility Monday. So we increase our range of motion, get some ankle work in, get some hips, get the knees, get the glutes, get all that activated. So lock in. Now we gotta start with reverse sleds every single time. Work that knee circulation. Get blood pumping into the knees. Start off reverse sled. It'll help us get blood pumping in our knees. That way we're helping strengthen the knees, but we're not putting additional load on the knees because it's pulling, the weight is pulling against you. It's not overbearing on you. So you want to find a high enough box to get low. And what we want full calf coverage, full hamstring calf coverage. This front leg can come up, kind of sit, and boom, we want to power up out of that. And we want anywhere from about 8 to 10 reps. So we'll knock out 8 on this. That's 6. Okay, switch over. As somebody who's never really had knee problems, I don't want to start. So we definitely work our knees over here. From that first workout, getting circulation into the knees. Right here, hitting that quad muscle. Same snap. Like I said, we want full calf coverage with the hamstring. Power back out. So this will be a progression. If you find yourself not here yet, then you just add that other box back on and work that range of motion until it becomes easier for you. Okay, the switch. Full calf coverage, back up. And the key to these are doing each split squat with maximum intent. So I'm trying to feel every part of this movement, every part of this stretch. Through the foot, right up through the ankle, lower down through the knee, through the quad. And feeling that opposite hip flexion of the back leg, fully stretched out. And I try to keep this as well as I can. Leg elevated. I only want like 10 reps. And once you get the rhythm, the balance, it becomes easier. Just putting that down. Plates, am I crazy? A little bit, but somebody got to get that work in, right? So same thing. A good base, keep our knees over our toes. Get a good rhythm from. Ain't nothing but just leaning back. It's that fucking quad pump right here. Doing this, supersetting it with the other workouts. Well, quad's gonna be on fire. Quad's definitely burning. Too high, but I like putting it a little higher so I can see my depth. So let's see, I can get it past the second box. Pretty low. Then switch over. Work on that ankle stabilization, foot stabilization. Oh, there you go. Feel the Achilles, strengthen it. Boom. Fucking one more. Tibialis raises. I know a lot of people complain about having shin splints. So doing tibialis raises, about 2 sets, 3 sets, about 25 reps. You really start to see your shin splint problem go away. So you want to feel every part of it though. You want to feel the lift. And all these exercises, they pretty much scale. So you can do them at your own, own resistance, through your own reps, through your own amount of sets. So it's just figuring out what works for you, how your body responds and reacts to certain things, and just watching your body grow. What works for someone else may not work for you, and what works for you might not work for someone else. So, our squats could be a regular barbell squat. I'm gonna do some goblet squats. By elevating your heels, you're able to get a little bit more range of motion. So we want to train that lower part, the eccentric part. So we want to sit down, slow. And then we want to power up out of it. Slow it out. Going back up. Probably better. So, opposite arm, opposite leg. Want to get deficit. Should feel that back hamstring, that back glute contracted. Boom, and pull. You want to pull from that glute. So, good stance, good stance, good stance. Pull through that glute. Switch. Now you're gonna find that one of your legs is more stable than the other. This is where we work out those imbalances. Cool. So for me, my right leg is a lot more stable than my left leg. So I actually try to make it more of my mission to really focus on this leg. But usually, if one of your legs is weaker than the other, could be, ankle injuries you've had, foot injuries you've had. That hip might be weaker. The glute muscles on that side might be underdeveloped than the other side. So that's what I love about single leg exercises. You really find out your muscular imbalances unless you hit and target those. And for me, so we already did the same amount of reps. I like to do an extra 1 or 2 reps per my weaker side, so that it can try to catch up to. See, unstable already. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. Pay attention to my video. So we always end up with some couch stretches. Stretch that quad out, stretch that hip flexor out. Really just hold this for like a minute, minute 30. Doing these workouts, doing these exercises, doing them consistently, adding them into your leg days, your mobility sessions, core, cardio, things like that. You'll really start to feel the difference in your lower limbs, your knees, your ankles. They'll feel stronger, and you won't feel them nagging as much. So really, at least twice a week, I would say add these in. You'll notice that when you do everyday things, when you work out, when you run, just getting up out of bed, things won't hurt and ache as much. So gotta switch socks. And even if you're like, oh, well, I don't train for performance, I'm a bodybuilder, I'm a weightlifter, things like that, you can easily fucking add these in, and I think it'll help your lifts. It'll help your range of motion. It'll help your depth. It'll help your recovery. It'll help get blood circulating into your knees and your lower extremities to help you push, help push you on those leg days. So that's it for today. We'll be back in here tomorrow. Appreciate everybody for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe.